Okay. I lost the die roll. This is the last round of the Pure versus Legit series with Abs and Aggro versus Blue Red Burn. So I'm currently down one match to 3, so hopefully I can avoid the 4-1 blowout this round, but I don't think it's likely. Josh is playing a deck that is very good. It's very well positioned, especially against 3-color aggro decks, I think, but well positioned in general. This is fine on the draw. I have to scry into a white source, but that shouldn't be that difficult because I'm on the draw, so I have multiple chances to hit one. The third Anafenza was not a great draw, but don't want a Nurborg. I absolutely need a white source. I'm going to need more lands down the line eventually, but I don't want another black source. Okay, removal spell could happen. Okay, lightning strike, and then yeah, that's not good. Oh, nice.
Nobody got hurt.
We're fetching a plane, casting Anafenza, and hopefully that'll be enough. Stoke the Flames could be a problem. Like, geez, Eidolon is really good. We're already down to 13, and after he played his land. Okay, Ashcloud Phoenix is reasonable. At least it means we're not taking damage, right? I'm gonna take 4 to cast an air and a Fleecemane Lion, though. I think I can go ahead and attack. If Josh blocks with the Phoenix, he's a couple lands away from actually flipping it back up, and it means we're not taking 4 in the air next turn. I don't think he's gonna block, though, because his life total isn't under pressure. He has no need to block. Yeah, he just takes the damage. Not a great situation for us. Although it is interesting to note that Josh's graveyard is not that full, so Treasure Cruise is going to cost him. Alright, so we're going down to 5. Are we just getting burned out here? Possibly. Okay, Hordly Outburst. Temple of Plenty, that was not what I was looking for. Yeah, we're just taking 5 next turn, dying, I believe. Let's attack with the Anafenza and see if Josh blocks. Because if he does block, we might be able to escape by 1 life. No, because then okay. We're dead no matter what. Because, unless he blocks with Eidolon, yeah. So, I can cast the second Anafenza and have enough blockers. But if I did that, I would trigger the Eidolon, so then I just died Ashcloud. So that's lethal. I'm going to concede, and hopefully we can win the next 2 games to redeem ourselves. Alright, life gain, removal, that all comes in. Things that lose me life, and conditional interactive spells come out. And we're good. This is just a fundamentally bad matchup. I don't think there's anything I can do about it with a 3-color aggressive deck. I think Temur Aggro's matchup would be a lot better because we have a lot of cheap burn and we have stubborn denial out of the sideboard. So the deck gets a lot of efficient answers to this blue-red burn deck, but Abzan doesn't really have those. This is capable but not exciting. Windswept Heath is getting a forest, but not for a little while. We have to play the top land first, obviously, so we can cast a Fleecemane Line next turn. Okay, we drew the other Fleecemane Line. I wish it had been a land, but even if we don't draw a land for another turn or two, we still have a lot of 2-mana plays, so that should be fine. And no matter what land we draw, we'll have Reclamation Sage if we need it. Okay, that's good. So if he couldn't handle one Fleecemane Line, let's see how he handles 2. Scry 1. Bottom that. I'm looking for land, and then life gain, of course, but I want more mana to interact. If this is Hordeling Outburst, that's not going to be awesome. Bile Blight time. Blight you. Bash for 6. Pass the turn. Another Hordeling Outburst. I'm not that lucky this time to have the not that lucky to have the second Blight, but if Josh wants to trade the tokens for a Fleecemane Line, he can. I feel like yeah, he has to commit to that. Just chump blocking is not going to get him anywhere. But I can protect my Death Dealer, which is pretty important in this scenario. Just gonna clinch it. Searing Blood, I'll fetch in response. I'll go ahead and regenerate. I don't think it makes any difference regenerating as opposed to pumping. Alright, I'm taking 6. And I'm gaining 4. Wow, that's really good. I want a minus, I think. No, we'll plus. We'll deal 4. Might have been better to Monstrous the Lion there, actually. Casting Sorin was a little hasty. I didn't realize that I had 5 mana. Because now if Josh removes the Lion... There we go, yeah. So I have 2, all -2. I'll cast the Reclamation Sage with no targets. And I'll scry 1. Whoops. Sorry about that. Just trying to... There we go. So Josh needs 2 removal spells next turn. Cure is good, but I want more threats. I'm definitely the aggro deck in this situation. I'm definitely the aggressor, so... Are we getting Treasure Cruise? Treasure Cruise is happening. Which I think means we're okay. Because he has to spend another mana, and then... He needs, like, land Magma Spray on a 2-mana removal spell. Alright. Conceded. So we're going into game 3. Hopefully I draw well enough to redeem myself again. I'm not going to change my sideboarding strategy at all. Still recording. Alright. Oops. I'm just going to submit. And we're good. So if you're looking for kind of an offbeat deck to play at the a tournament that's coming up, this blue-red burn deck is very sweet. I would definitely recommend it. It seems from playing against it, this is a mulligan. It seems like it just plays so smoothly. This is also a mulligan. I'll keep, like, it plays so smoothly. You have like a great curve of threats between Swiftspear and Swiftspear into like Eidolon, into Goblin Rabblemaster or Hordeling Outburst. So it all seems pretty good. Okay, Urborg is great. It's a fine draw. It's actually one of the best draws. I still need to draw consecutive lands, pretty much, to even come close to winning this. I'll go and Blight. Oh, Josh missed a land drop too. I hit mine. I have the second Blight. I can untap and have Murderous Cut. And if I draw one more land, we're okay. Yeah, I guess I'll cast the Fleeceman Lion. I don't think that passing gets me anywhere. If Josh wants to kill it, he can kill it. Means he's not burning my face. Okay, Lightning Strike. Fetches, casting Hordeling Outburst. Alright, 4 cards in his graveyard, so. I'll bottom that. I want a white source. And if Josh decides to cast a Rabblemaster here, I can blight the tokens. Or I'll just blight them now. Josh can respond by burning one of the goblins, but I'm 100% fine with that. I think he's considering that right now. Like, he can respond by Magma Jetting or Lightning Striking one, but he just lets that resolve. Alright. Oh, wow. That was a good draw. Definitely getting a Plains to cast Wingmate Rock. I think I might be able to win this one. I'll cast Siege Rhino and hold up Murderous Cut for the Rabblemaster. Actually, I might as well kill the Rabblemaster right now to prevent any negates or anything like that. Alright, we'll kill it. So, Treasure Cruise still gets Josh back into this game. Or keeps him in it, rather. Outburst, completely fine. I'm going to attack. Alright, so I might get the second match, or I might get a second match as well. Which would be nice, but it's one of those things where the match score is 3-2, but in games it's actually 8-4. Stoke the Flames in response to the trigger. Fine. I still get my 3-4, which is okay. I don't get to gain life off of it, but I'm at 19 anyways. We're going to bottom any land. We'll keep the removal spell on top, though, if we have to. Kill something with it, like a Rabble Master or Chandra or all sorts. Oh my god. 1 mana Treasure Cruise again. Nice Ancestral Recall, bro. This could still end very badly for me, gotta say. Josh can block with 1 goblin and then Stoke. Or he can block with 2 to play around a removal spell. Which is, and take less damage, which is fine. I can't do anything about it now if he decides to strike or Stoke. It's not worth spending a downfall to prevent that. Alright, strike happens, sure. So I'm still within 2 attacks of killing him, but Stoke the Flames could prevent that. Alright, Goblin Rabble Master is getting downfalled before combat. No Stoke the Flames. That is very good news. Okay. Heir of the Wilds was a fine draw. So this way, if I draw a 4-power creature next turn, even if Josh kills the bird, I can still attack for lethal. Unless he has another Rabble Master. Anger the Gods. Okay. Please don't have another removal spell for my bird. Okay. That's not good. I'm going to go ahead and fetch... I'll fetch a Plains. I'm going to fetch right away to play around... or to thin my deck. I don't have coursers, so there's no point in leaving the fetch on the table uncracked. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. If it doesn't get countered, I might be able to get there. So we're stoking me? No. Stoking the Death Dealer. I will regenerate. Green. Black. Thankfully, Urborg allows me enough regenerations to hopefully get there. If Josh has two burn spells here, that's actually not that bad. I'm gonna regenerate in response. He's spending I'm getting a 3-for-1, so I'm basically undoing the Treasure Cruise. Or I'm just winning. Pump. Lethal. Alright, I got there. Wow, okay. So, it was a 2-3 defeat, but the match record doesn't tell the whole story because the games felt so much worse than just 2-3. Like, I was I barely won the matches. I barely won the matches that I won, barely won the games that I won, and I got trampled a lot of the games that I lost, so. So the blue-red deck is definitely a contender. I think it seems very streamlined. And it's a deck that I would definitely consider taking to a tournament if I weren't putting a whole lot of work into Teamer right now. So, thanks for watching. You can check below for my conclusion to this episode. And I will see you later this week or next week.